Hey everyone, Matthew Moniz here, and I want to talk about 3 crazy products that Lenovo is releasing this year. The first one is the ThinkBook. This is a dual display laptop, but instead of having like 2 regular displays that you're used to, it's using an e-ink on the front that allows you to basically get a quick glance of upcoming meetings, maybe an email, or to jot down a quick note. The pen is magnetically connected to the left or right-hand side of the ThinkBook, and as soon as you take it off, you can start interacting with the display. For example, if I tap this button right here, it's going to take me to Alexa. If I tap the little pen button, I can automatically start drawing notes on the display. If I go back, you can even do things like read a book using Amazon Kindle. The whole purpose of using an e-ink display is not only to save battery life over the long run, it's just having the ability to quickly glance some of the important things that you usually do on a daily basis. Now, some of you might be saying, but security, like if I leave this ink display on all the time, people are gonna see my information. Well, that kind of clears up once you open up the laptop. Like once you open it up, it will remove whatever you have on the screen to help protect you from people prying at your information. Now, the craziest announcement is the ThinkPad X1 Fold. This is a foldable tablet computer. We've seen this before, but this has been iterated over the years to make it solid. Like, this is a ThinkPad product, which means it's been mill tested, it has carbon footprints around it, you have a silicone bezel just to make sure it closes perfectly. The hinge is a 4-spring torque hinge, so it doesn't feel like wobbly when you close it. It has this very stiff texture to it, so it feels nice and secure. The display, 13.3 inches POLED display. This is one of the first foldable displays where you can't really see the crease. So imagine you got your X1 Fold, you come into the office, you sit down on your desk, you have a little stand right here, you place it on top of it, you grab the keyboard that comes with it, it connects automatically via Bluetooth. You can go ahead, use that 13.3-inch display and work on it like a regular laptop. You take it, you fold it back up, you put it in your purse, you put it in your bag, you go to the coffee shop. You always will have that 13.3-inch display on you with the full functionality of a computer. Now, some use cases is probably best suggested in a typical laptop format. So like you can fold the display upwards like this, use the bottom portion as a keyboard. You can either use the keyboard that comes with it or activate the virtual keyboard inside of Windows and then have access to your Word documents, type on the screen, and then use your finger to move around. So 2.2 pounds, foldable computer, easy to carry with the full functionality of Windows 10. Don't have an exact date, but what I'm understanding is probably sometime in mid-2020. This is the year of foldable devices, and you're seeing a first look at Lenovo's. And the last product I want to talk about is a 15-inch Ultrabook in partnership with Lavie. This is a very light, around 4-pound Ultrabook, very comfortable keyboard to type on, 19mm pitch. Like I was typing on this, testing it out, and it may not have like the U-shaped keys of Lenovo's typical laptops, but there is a good travel distance to it. You have all the standard stuff you'd get in most Ultrabooks, but what makes this stand out from its competitors is the glass back. This is Gorilla Glass 6, which means on paper, it should be quite durable. Now, Lenovo's been brave enough to give me a heavy little ball that I'm gonna drop on top of this to see if it can withstand the weight. But before I do that, I just wanna talk about the logo in the middle. If I say, hey Cortana, it lights up. And then I can go ahead, ask it a question, and it's gonna give me an answer using the microphones that detects my voice, which are far field, and of course the speakers on the bottom to project the answer towards me. Yep. So there you have it, it survived the test. Those are 3 crazy products coming from Lenovo in 2020. X1 Fold, the Lavie Ultrabook, which can withstand a drop from eye height, and of course the ThinkBook. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more coverage from CES 2020.